My bad. I forgot to turn it on. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pete Delta, coming to you with 5 Girls, 1 Note. This baby is by StanleyAnimations. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 because there are 2 parts. One of them just came out. It was an hour ago? 3 hours ago. Aw, dang, too late. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's rock. Let's get into it, you know what I mean?
While I'm on the toilet, creating the most diabolical substance known to man, I'm thinking of a plan, a way that I can get Shorty to love me as her man.
Okay, that's funny. Jeez, man. Is it just me or are my videos getting really loud for some reason? Bro, for some reason, these things are getting loud. Like,
One Note got me 5 different girls, and as unlikely as this seems, by the end of the story, I'll tell you guys exactly what was in the note, and you can try it for yourself because this is literally what worked for me. Now, understand, I don't see myself as a risk taker, okay? I mean, yeah, I did move halfway across the planet to follow my dreams with 0 college education or real life education, and yes, I did live in a YouTube house full of people I met on the internet and not in person, and yes, I bought my first apartment a year later without ever touring it in the first place and was stuck there with it for the whole next year. But understand, I'm not a risk taker.
What the heck, dude?
I'm just stupid. I literally make more uneducated decisions than God makes funny fat people or attractive short niggas. Like, I had to be nerfed somehow. And this is it. Like, you can't be overweight and not funny. And you can't be short and not attractive. The universe gotta balance itself out. And for me, the universe was like, here, nigga, take this extreme overthinking, low belief in yourself, and maximum stupidity. So now the reason I'm even bringing this up in the first place is so that you guys can truly understand who I was and why I did the things that I did, okay? If there was any competition for a girl, I wouldn't try to get her. If there was a girl and she was looking at me, I wouldn't try to approach her. If Gwen Stacy herself came out of Spider-Man and wrapped me in a web, pulled me towards her into the New York City skyline and tried to kiss me, I would think she's looking for Miles Morales. I mean, we do kind of look alike, but that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to tell y'all is I had no belief in a shorty taking interest in me back in the days. But also, here's another thing. I'm good at doing things that I don't want to do. So even though most of the time I won't approach a girl, if the right shorty comes along in the right situation, I'm at least gonna put myself in a position to attempt a shot, okay?
This man in the past sounds exactly like me right now. Literally, man. That's just been everything. That's been my whole mentality when it comes to dating as an adult. I just no. Yeah, I'm pretty indifferent to it. And very rare that I see when I was in school, yeah, every once in a while there'd be somebody that I just couldn't resist. I'm a type that goes for the centers of attention. If somebody is the center of attention, if somebody is really talented or exceptionally smart, or sometimes just ridiculously attractive, that's rare. Usually I don't go near those people. Then I'll go. I'll make a good first impression, then they realize that I'm an awkward guy and they just turn tail and run. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, and that's when she came to our school. New student. And I was one of the absolute first people she ever met in this school. How? Luck. Like literally luck. So boom, I'm in class, right? Them breakfast mozzarella sticks, Smucker's PB&J sandwiches, and strawberry milk start doing somersaults in my stomach. Jesus. Oh my. It looked like an AMP slam ball video inside of my stomach. Guts.
Well, duh, it's because you just crashed through the freaking roof.
How? Look. Almost. I was dying. So I asked the teacher if I can go and use the bathroom. Teacher says yeah. So I go and I grab this huge crayon that we had to take with us if we wanted to go use the bathroom. It was the bathroom pass. But That shit looks so stupid. It was like 3 feet tall. I'm pretty sure no one ever washed it, and it smelled like the room of a kid who just hit puberty. And I'm walking down the hallway with it like a cane because I can barely stand up straight the way my stomach was in there twerking. So as I'm walking down the hall, 3 girls turn around the corner. A counselor, Mrs. Jill, a student, we'll just call her Ashley, and a girl that I did not know. And it wasn't even about what she was wearing, because obviously we're in school, so dress code, you know? She was like a brown skin Indian type of vibe, but it's more about how she looked while wearing what she was wearing. Like any shorty can put on a crop top, mini skirt, and some heels to look good, but looking good in a volleyball team t-shirt and some regular jeans, that's a talent. Shorties is not doing that anymore. Now,
I wouldn't say that, bro. I think that's, to be honest, I think that's really the only attractive wear anymore. Like girls will wear clothes that are meant to be big and flashy, and you look at them and think, at least I look at them and think, huh, nice clothes. But it's only when they're wearing jeans and a t-shirt that I'll be like, wow, he's attractive. Because those specific clothes happen to accentuate the outlines of somebody's body, you know?
At the time that they're approaching me, I can already see in Mrs. Jill's face, she's about to be on some nonsense because they're on a school tour right now. I felt like she was trying to show the new student that they enforced the rules or something. So she stops me in the hallway and is like, Stanley, do you have a hall pass? Oh, shoot, Miss Jill, my fault. Let me put this big crayon down that says hall pass on it and check my backpack. Are you blind? This is the hall pass right here. Stop trying me. And I know she's seen it too, but anyways, afterwards, she introduces me to the new student and she's like, Stanley, this is Lauren. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Scary Girl. Jill, I see. It's Scary Girl, guys. It's Scary Girl from Total Drama Island. Go to my Patreon and watch my reaction to
you trying to throw the lob, you feel me? You making up for that hall pass thing earlier. I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate that. But this isn't the right time. I got a 3-foot crayon in my hand. My stomach is feeling like 30-time gold medal Olympian Simone Biles, and there's people walking. So I just say hi, panic a little bit on the inside, and head towards the bathroom. And while I'm on the toilet, creating the most diabolical substance known to man, I'm thinking of a plan, a way that I can get shorty to love me as her man. Hold on, sorry. Back to the story.
No, in my mind,
I was thinking that I had a strategic advantage over any other prospect because she met me first, but that alone wasn't enough for me to go and ask her out or to even build a friendship with her. I needed an opportunity to find some way to initiate a conversation. So going throughout the school day, I'm just thinking and thinking, but no ideas are coming to my mind about how to handle this situation or even starting a conversation. And before I knew it, a week goes by. A whole week goes by and I have done nothing but look at her. But understand, here's why that wasn't an L though. Like, listen, throughout the week I had learned that me and her had the same English class, right? And in that class, the desks have like little cubbies or drawers or whatever you call it to hold the books. That way the school doesn't have to worry about kids losing books at home. They just keep it in the class. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Not only did she have the same English teacher as me, but the day before Friday, I noticed she had English right after I did. By passing her in the hallway, I seen her go into the room. Do y'all see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I see, my man. Go ahead and slip that thing in her desk as soon as that stinking bell rings and the person who sits there gets up so she can come and take the seat and see what you got for her, my man. Okay.
All I have to do now is figure out where she sits at, put a note into her desk,
just watch her sit down,
and fall in love. So that Thursday, I tell my teacher, yo, I need to use the bathroom. The teacher says I can go. So boom,
it's white now.
My English class is just up the hallway. It's not that far, but the thing is, I can't turn left because the bathroom is on the right. If the teacher sees me turn left, left, she's gonna know something is up and it's gonna be GG's. So I turn right, I loop around the hallway, but I gotta go quick because after 4 minutes, the teacher would send someone to the bathroom to check up on you. And if I'm not there, my ass is grass. Like, it's over for me. So I turn the burners on. I loop around and I get to my English class and I slow down. Like, I'm just walking past, like on my way to somewhere, and Lauren is sitting at the desk closest to the door. That's all I needed to see. Friday comes along and I have English, and I left Lauren a note inside of the desk that she would see fall out once she pulled out the textbook. And I said something along the lines of, I don't want this to come off weird. I think you're beautiful, and I was hoping that I can get to know you a little bit more. If yes, then meet me at the girls' bathroom on Monday during breakfast.
Maybe this would have worked for me. I don't know. I tried. Like, the thing is, I wasn't trying to get a girlfriend. I was just trying to make friends. I wasn't really that good at it in high school. I'm still kind of not, but so when I would talk to people, I would say, "Hey, I would like to get to know you better." Those exact words. And somebody interpreted that wrongly, and they were gossiping about it in the halls, and one of my counselors found out about it and said, "Hey, stop doing that." Then they told me about it, and I don't even know if it was bad gossiping. They could have just been They could have been talking. Heck, maybe she enjoyed the comment. I don't know, but he said, "Guy, they're gossiping about you. You better calm down." So yeah, I never talked to her again. I mean, I don't even know the context of gossiping, but I was a pretty timid guy, so I just took it in strides and left it alone.
Monday comes along, and I didn't know why or how, but there was 5 different girls all standing outside the girls' bathroom.
This stinker, did she read it and put it back in the desk?
With Lauren.
There's no way.
Waiting for me.
There's no way. Did she read it and put it back in the desk, didn't she? Oh my lord, I need to jump into this. I need to. We're going straight in.
I couldn't tell if it was like the mean girl laughing or if it was like the harmless giggling that girls do, but just thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach. Are they some ops, or do they already know it's me? Or what if I go up there and they start roasting me? Stanley!
Right. Get in there, my boy. Get in there. This is your time to shine, my man. Show them what you made of.
5 girls. 4 of them I've never talked to a day in my life. I want to say they were all different flavors, but for some reason I do actually remember Lauren being the only brown skin one there. This is not what I prepared for at all. If y'all remember from the last video, I folded on talking to Lauren just because there were 2 extra people that were there at that moment in time. Mrs. Jill, the counselor, and Ashley, the student aide.
It was also because you had to poop. So I think that took priority. So you got this, bro. I believe in you.
What am I supposed to do surrounded by 5 girls in front of the girls' bathroom? I did not prepare for this. I was up late night in my boxers practicing in front of a mirror to have a one-on-one conversation. Little do I realize I gave her the perfect ammo to get excited about nothing. I wanted a quick, "Hi, it's me, we should talk more" conversation, but now it feels like I'd be front and center on stage trying to rizz up 5 shorties. And I know that me being surrounded by 5 girls will cause even more attention, which is what I'm trying to avoid. And you know what?
Okay, that's funny.
This is my fault. I gave her a note without a name on it confessing my love. And then I made her wait the whole entire weekend to know who it was. That's the perfect scenario for her to think that I'm Prince Charming, when in all reality, I'm Prince Charming Ultra Soft. Okay, I don't know how I was going to clean this shit up.
Hey, I would take Charmin Ultra Soft over Prince Charming any day, personally. You know why? Because wiping your bum comfortably is an underrated experience. You got this, my boy. Go get those bears that like to wipe their butts on television. They'll be your wingmen.
I was Scooby-Doo levels of scared because I would have pulled up on her easily if it weren't for these meddling kids. So I'm standing inside the guy's bathroom, peeking around the corner, watching them. And then I noticed something that took this situation from being the worst day of this year to the worst day of my life. The girls weren't all there because they liked me and wanted to date me. No. They were all reading the note that I specifically left for Lauren, and all 4 girls, including Lauren, are laughing at the note. But
hold up. How many times is that? I don't even remember. I wasn't counting. But give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the benefit of the doubt that they might be laughing because they're excited. They want to see who wrote it. Like, come on. It might not be a bad thing. It might not. I mean, I don't know if mine was a bad thing either, but yours might not be a bad thing. So,
I couldn't tell if it was like the mean girl laughing or if it was like the harmless giggling that girls do, but just thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach. Are they some ops, or do they already know it's me? Or what if I go up there and they start roasting me? Stanley,
slap him.
Get it together, okay?
Good.
That girl showed up for you. Don't overthink it. Okay, number 1, ow, that hurt. Number 2, what if I'm not who she's expecting, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna break my heart.
She ain't expecting anybody. She don't know who wrote the note.
Listen, Stanley, okay? It's better for you to have tried and get your heart broken than to have never tried and wonder what if. You're right. I take a deep breath. I walk outside of the bathroom, constantly repeating in my head, the worst she could say is no. The worst she could say is no. The worst she could say is no. And as I'm approaching Lauren, all 5 of the girls look at me. And I know for a fact it was probably 1 second in real time, but it felt like that scene on Haikyuu when the spiker from Shirato Rizawa presence was so intense that it pushed everyone on the court into the ground. That's what them staring at me felt like. And the closer I got, the more intense this feeling got. And then when I finally got within arm's reach of Lauren, I'm looking at her face to face on some real grown man shit.
Come on.
I turn and walk into the cafeteria. Hey bro, say whatever y'all want. I don't care. I
don't even know if my camera caught that. It probably got suppressed by the noise suppressor, but no! Oh no!
Headed back to the breakfast line so quick, it looked like the last time I ate, it was just for practice. It looked like my last meal was the last supper. It looked like dun 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 dun. Sebastian the Crab could use my rib cage as an instrument. That's how hungry I pretended to be. I got out of there so quick. Because think about it realistically, if you had to go up against 5 girls at once like Johnny Sins, you'll probably fold too. You can't even pull off a 1v5 in Valorant, 2K, Overwatch. What makes you think I have the capabilities to pull off a 1v5 in real life? But I didn't even get to the worst part yet.
No.
And this part, till this day, actually makes me feel bad. I saw her and the 4 other girls stand there for the whole breakfast period. Bro, you let her stand there the whole period? Hold on, no. It gets worse, okay? Every morning for the next 2 weeks, bro, I promise you, she would stand there with the saddest look on her face.
Why didn't you do anything, dude? Oh my lord, this is horrible. This is horrible. Stanley, bro. Why? You could have gotten her information or something, looked her up on Instagram. That way you could at least send her some money to apologize. Like, that's what I would have done. Money might not solve every problem, but it solves some of them. This is a real emotional damage. You probably gave this girl trauma. 2 weeks? 2 freaking weeks, bro. Oh God, I don't even want to continue. This is horrible.
Holding the note to her chest, and as time passed, less and less girls were showing up with her until it was just her.
Tell me you finally walked up.
Bathroom. And I feel like the note kind of backfired, and by kinda, I mean I feel like it backfired in its entirety because people were saying she wrote it herself for attention. But by now, I had felt so bad that I never approached her, that even when she was completely alone, I still was thinking to myself that it was probably better off if I just let the whole thing die off completely. And you know,
and the worst part is that I can actually relate to that. I can understand where he's coming from, because at this point your embarrassment is so great that you don't want to go over there and make a fool of yourself too, but you're protecting yourself at the expense of somebody else, and that makes it worse. So the guilt is way more overwhelming than the embarrassment would be. You should have gone over, bro. But this is the past. It's already done.
You know what? I'm gonna do something I don't usually do here. Usually, this would be the end of the video right here. But years later, this girl actually gets transferred again, but into my high school. And there was this one moment where I was waiting for my parents to come pick me up from school, and there was a couple of students like in the waiting area, right? And all the bench seats were filled up except for mine. So she walks over to me, puts her backpack down, has her headphones in, and I'm shaking because I still remember everything like it was yesterday, even though it was 4 to 5 years ago. Like, this is the closest that we've ever been. Understand that. I got
4 to 5. My man was in, bro. He could have potentially been in elementary school at that time. That's probably why he had the big crayon. That it makes sense why they were so emotionally charged if they were that young. Because it is high school, so he's anywhere from 14 to 18. At the very least, he could have been 9 or 10 when they did that stupid little note thing. And elementary kids are cruel, so it makes sense why they bullied her for it. Yeah, okay, this is starting to put, yeah, okay.
Got my headphones in too. I'm watching something on my phone. I don't remember what, and for some reason, as shy as Lauren is herself, because she didn't talk much after that incident, she looks over on my phone, completely invading my privacy, I might add, and she asked me, what video am I watching? I think it was like Dashy or something. I don't know, it's not really that important. But then I asked her about what she's listening to, and she shows me the song on her phone. And just in this one time, in this one moment, we had a conversation that we were supposed to have 4 to 5 years ago. And for like the next 7 minutes before her parents came and picked her up, even though we were laughing and joking and whatever, that moment was both the second and the second to last conversation we ever had with each other. And the actual last conversation we had together is, well,
apology?
I'll keep that to myself. After we graduated, she went on to date this dude who was known to be on the football team, and I think they're still together to literally right now. So she's happy, I'm happy, and that is pretty much the end of what happened between me and Lauren. So I hope you guys enjoyed One Note.
I like it.
5 Girls. It's a wrap. Fade to black.
So I can't even whistle into this thing. Oh, frick. No, hold up, my bad. No. Oh, frick. Okay, my bad. That was 5 Girls, 1 Note. I can't relate to all of the things anything that had to do with girls that happened to me was in high school. So yeah, I'd never had any moments like that where I was like writing notes or anything. Well, I guess I did in high school. I was in honors geometry my freshman year. I tried to give a girl a nice, kind message that I wrote on a calculator, and I placed it on her desk. And she thought that I just didn't want to go over there and put it back, so she and her friend got mad at me. I have never had any riz. I probably never will, but it is what it is. Man. I can't see when I thought that it was bad that he never went back until I realized that they were just little babies. Like, what the heck were they gonna do? I remember when I was in middle school, I was confident, very confident. I was very confident. I was starting to get in shape. I grew into my body, and that made me attractive to other people, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing, so it's like, it was all just a big mess. Emotional trauma. Like, yeah. I guess we all got problems from middle school, huh? Hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. If you did, I mean, then do all that stuff. This was fun. This was very funny. And I hope that last conversation they had was an apology. Because if I were to talk to the girl that I bullied in elementary school, then all that would be flooding out of me would be apologies and maybe cash. Because, yeah, it's always been heavy on my heart. In any case, that's all I've got for you. Love life, live well, eat chips, and... oh, frick. Hold on, the song's over. I'm out. I'm gonna let you listen to the ending of this.